All right, man. Now Jermell Charlo was saying that Bud got to see him at 160. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Also, going to talk about the rumor that people putting out there that Jermell Charlo is not looking good in camp for Canelo Alvarez. So, now you're putting out there that the Terence Crawford fight can, happen at 160. If he beat Canelo, he wouldn't force Terence Crawford to come all the way up to 168 pounds. Now, if he were to lose, I don't see him coming back down to 154 pounds. Almost, in his mid 30s. I don't see him kind of, making that weight cut. Now, that's just my opinion. I don't have no inside information, but it wouldn't be smart. Remember, Roy Jones put on like 20 pounds of muscle to fight John Ruiz, and then he tried to come all the way back down. And that didn't bode well for him. He physically didn't look the same or whatever. He said, I might not necessarily go back down to 54. I might meet him at 160, said Jermell Charlo of Brian Custer's YouTube channel when asked if he'll return to 54 to face Terence Crawford and fight against Canelo Alvarez. And after the fight against Canelo Alvarez 168, September 30th. And then, for Terence Crawford, it'd just be pride at that point. I mean, what would you get from fighting Jermell Charlo unless he beat Canelo? They fight at 160. All right, you get undisputed. Cool. But versus Canelo. But if he lose and then start campaigning at 60 and he coming off a loss to Canelo, then what you get out of it? You just get to beat him. You don't get a belt. I mean, you just fighting for glory. You just fighting for pride. That's just what it would be. So I mean, would he even entertain it unless Jermell was able to get a belt at 60? Then what he would have to do is get a belt at 54, then get a belt at 60. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, that might not make no sense. It'd just be like, well, I don't like him, so I want to beat him because I don't like him. But they always sit there and try to undercut Terence Crawford resume. So imagine what they're gonna do if he sit there and he fight, Jermell Charlo coming off a loss to Canelo Alvarez at 160. So imagine what type of undercutting that they gonna try to do and take away from him. So I think the whole idea of targeting Jermell Charlo, yeah, he said some things, but I think the whole point of targeting him was for undisputed at 54 or some type of belt. I think that was the whole point of getting at him. I think that was the whole reason of doing so. Now fighting for the glory and just to shut him up. I mean, that's cool at 160, but I don't really see where I don't really see where I don't really see where other than just fighting him for the pride. I mean, it wouldn't make no sense beating him coming off a loss. He probably ain't gonna be back for another year. So just beating him for the pride. I mean, that'd just be what it is. You just be beating him just to shut him up. I don't know how much credit would be given just for beating him. You know what I'm saying? So, um, you know, but so be it. So be it. So I don't know how much credit will be given just while you going ahead and whooping him. So that's for him to determine, and all that type of stuff. But I mean, to me at this point, that's pointless unless he able to obtain a belt. Um, them getting in the ring. So, I mean, then he turned around, and say, "Well, leave us alone, Terence Crawford." Like it's just to the point, like they don't build men like they used to build them. They don't build athletes like they used to build them, and it's very evident. And it's very evident in how a lot of these dudes is moving, bro. It's very evident. It's very evident. So, when have you heard somebody say, "Well, leave me alone, man. Just leave me alone, man. I don't want to fight. Leave me alone." You like, nigga, what? Come on, who sounds like that? Who does that? Who does that? So, but now, like I said before, now what's the incentive for Terence Crawford? Because everybody feel that Jermell Charlo gonna lose. He says Terence Crawford isn't the mega fight to make. I'm the mega fight. Once I beat Canelo and I have the throne, I'm the undisputed champion at 68. What are you going to do? Said Jermell Charlo. So he already kind of like letting y'all know if he win, he gonna be the A side. He gonna price himself out. He gonna be difficult to work with. And Terence Crawford just inflicted BRT. Who you calling the UNIT one? He the one that's inflict. He really bringing out the little itch, and I mean like a scratch. He really, bringing out the itch in Canelo Alvarez in Jermell Charlo. He is. He is. He really is. That dude so feminine, bro. When it come to dog, very feminine. Not only is he said, well, we can fight at 60, I can't make 68 no more, or whatever it is. It's just, what he basically saying is that he, I'm gonna price myself out and I'm be difficult to work with. I'm not coming back down to 54. Even if he do win, I'm not coming back down to 54. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. That's exactly what he's saying. That's exactly what he's saying. So don't count on him, you know, don't count on him fighting Terence Crawford next. Don't count on him fighting Terence Crawford next. He know he gonna lose. He know he gonna lose. Come on. He know he gonna lose. So he basically saying he ain't coming back down. And at the end of the day, I don't blame him for not coming back down. That just don't make no sense. That just makes zero sense for him to come back down and wait. You know. So um but that's all up to him. That's all up to him. But but he ain't coming back down to fight him, dude. Don't be surprised if this dude get that check. Y'all don't see him for a couple years. I mean, you ain't seen him in a couple years right now. So don't be surprised if he get that check and you know, and he just go away for a while or he retire. Don't be surprised. Do not be surprised. Do not be surprised. Not one iota. Not one iota. Do not be surprised. Don't sit here, bro. Man, CJ, he lying. He kept, man, this dude might retire after this fight. This is all they want is money. This is all they want. All they want is the money. So let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me everywhere. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.